Hello, everyone. Happy full moon in Aquarius, August 3rd. Okay, so I have a little bit of collective. Then I'm going to start with, of course, each individual sign, but that will start with the air. Then I'm going to fire signs. Then I'm going to water and to earth. Okay, so let's start with collective. This is a quick reading, too, by the way. If someone would put timestamps for me, please. That'd be nice because I kind of pre recorded this because I know I'm going on vacation because I'm on vacation now. Okay, so what are we seeing here? Lifestyle, hurt feelings. This is also love thing, making some kind of choice and decision. We're seeing money coming through to making choice decision and groups of people and passion. So what we see here, I'm going to tell you is you need to hold your visions. This is the collective energy. We need to surrender some things to the divine because of the reason that we're seeing here is there's a sense of karma. Things come by chance. There is a sense of mystery. It's like gray and white. We do not know where we're going here. For some of you, you may be having more interest in, I don't know, this is like the initiations in some kind of belief system. Either it's spiritual, it could be occult. Trying to understand fate. There's a sense of fate. It's like rolling the dice here. Karma, chance. All will be revealed while you are developing your intuition because there's so many changes in perspective in that. There's something that's going to be swimming in, rushing in. That's another thing I'm feeling here. You're going to have some kind of leap of faith, trusting your intuition, because there's a sense of hidden forces influence the outcome that we don't even realize it. It's rolling the dice, taking a chance. So there is something there that we don't know and trying to reveal the truth. But we definitely have to surrender some things to the divine. You know, it's time to kind of show the world who you really are too. I do see delays of thoughts of moving forward. Several types of energies here. It's like your prayers, affirmation, you've been heard. There's a connection here. I do see you're feeling trapped, stuck somehow, some of you, but this is just in our own thoughts. So it's like trying to rebalance our energies and making some kind of decisions. You need to be more aware of our surroundings, of things that are going on around us. We can't just focus on, we have to focus on checking the new nuances, and there's a sense of be careful what does surround you. Do things cautiously. There is a sense of making some firm ultimatums, commitments, things like that. Decisions are coming up too. Maybe some of you be reuniting from the past. There is a healing energy as well. So growth, decision, money coming through, dealing with some kind of healing and kind of purging the mysteriousness in our own foundations. All right. New experiences, healing energy, passion, developing that intuition. All of that is coming through really strongly. Okay. Wow. All right. So we're going to start now with, what was I going to say? Oh, this is Aquarius. Then I'm going to read, Gemini and Libra. So let's start with Aquarius. Aquarius, what are we seeing here? You have the moonstone and you have communications. So it's very, very interesting. What I'm going to tell you here is your intuition is spot on, but you have to develop more, okay? Because there's a sense of confusion. There's a sense of needing to communicate and understand your intuition. So I'm seeing that kind of theme is very important. There is a lot of energy here that you have to kind of go with the flow as well. So intuition, emotion, and movement. So there is something there. There's ups and downs. You're very close to achieving your goals, Aquarius. All right. The thing I'm seeing here is be careful. When you get the moonstone, this can be someone trying to use you, manipulative people around you, dealing with toxic situations, some obsessive energy too, or where you're feeling stuck and bound with. Maybe an Aries is involved. That's an energy I pick up for some of you. There is something that maybe you feel kind of like there is a void that you need to fulfill, and are you fulfilling it in a correct way? So there's something that you need to eliminate about yourself or a habit or something, and clear up who is there in your environment that is not healthy for you. So communication, intuition, speaking to yourself, ideas, epiphanies, all of that and information is coming through intuition. So you're very close to achieving your goals and making sure that you get clarity. It's time to purge the things that no longer serve you as well. Okay, so that came in for Aquarius. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, what are we seeing here? It's love, refurbishing, maybe making a choice. This could be a person, family, money coming through too. This is an energy here that I still feel, because it's in reverse. There is an energy I pick up here that you have to work through some of your fears. Okay, it's like talking yourself into something good, rebalancing your emotions, your energies. It's almost like it's almost like you turn your back on emotions one minute, then you become logical, then you turn your logic into emotion. So you're needing to kind of balance that. For some of you, there could be a fallout between two people, you and another person. Someone needs to apologize. There's that energy coming through here as well. It's like getting things under control is very important. I do see you need to take breaks. You need to think a little before you actually make any kind of choice really to move forward in some areas. There is some help. You have supportive energy here too. There is love. So there is a sense of that. Some of you may be separated from someone. Maybe it was a good friend, a mother, or if females are coming through here. There is one that's kind of snappy, tries to kind of tell you what to do. Another one is very supportive. And maybe there is a sense of trying to reconcile someone. That's another thing I'm seeing here. I feel for some of you, family, love, and protection. I didn't meant to say it, protection, so that's important. Can be dealing with property matters, birthrights. There's a sense of inheritance too here as well. Trying to see to strengthen these family bonds or something, or people close to you. To be able to kind of build upon long-term security too, money, rewards, things like that. So we are seeing that energy. Keep it very positive. For some, this is love that is not either the same religion. It's a type of foreign type of energy. As above, so below, and doing things with love and kindness is really going to help you, working through some kind of fears as well. So very important energy that came through for Gemini. Now we're going to focus on the sign of Libra. Libra, you got quite interesting energies. This is higher education or education, mentoring, sometimes inspiration, talking, communicating, and you have the heart stone here too. But there is something that it's like for some of you, you have a secret life, almost like either a love or a long-term or a relationship. And you're hiding it from some, only some people know it, and it's not revealed to all. But there is a cycle here that needs to be broken too, okay? Because it's like between two areas or something like that. Know that anything that is happening, nothing is set in stone. That is one thing that I'm seeing here too. Matters of the heart, even though you don't have a heart stone like Gemini did, there is, you have a heart though. Matters of the heart is coming through that where you're going to have to make some kind of choice and decision. That's really coming through because, it's been fun. Let's put it that way, like affairs, happiness, like it's been like kind of going out. But now it's time to make some choice. Do you want something more permanent? Do you not? So that is something that I'm seeing here too. Could be dealing with children here because it's a smaller heart as well. There is energy that you're holding on very tightly. There is resistance around you too. So I have to say that too. It's like, this is already, I feel, a relationship or a person you already know. There can be something official that may be spoken and comes through. This is like agreeing to something verbals, maybe a legal document or something, or signing something may be coming through. There will be some sudden changes. Sudden changes are occurring for Libra. But I do see here, it's got to do with balance. There's a sense of a gift. Maybe you receive a gift. This is generosity. It's like building upon it too. There's some kind of offerings coming through here as well. Give freely. And if you feel you wasted your time somewhere, okay, you did it from the heart, or take the lessons and then move forward, because things need to be mutual benefits. Okay. So that's something I'm seeing here too. There's a bond in a relationship and something's holding you together, whether it's healthy or not. It's like you're having a hard time releasing something. So that's one thing, I'm seeing, there for Libras. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the fire signs. And we're going to start with Leo. Leo, you have the wish stone, fortune stone. It's upright too, but there's something negative here too. what Leo needs to do is it is really time to release any negativity now. Do your rituals, your affirmations, try to release negativity. Very, very important too, because you have, your wish and fortune stone is here. This is also because we have such a good stone, then we have this stone here. It tells me that you have to be kind of careful of your surroundings. Who do you keep around you? Pay attention to your surroundings. There will be some fears that you have, and I see worries, all of that come through here. It's time to release them too. Things are going to start moving really quickly because you're climbing here, okay? What I see is you're feeling stuck, but this is a reason for it, so you could be able to kind of purge, clear some things, and then things are going to be moving along. But there is patience that needs to be had here, creativity, and doing things differently. You're going to have to switch things up. So, it's like testing the waters, doing things differently, switch things up, and that's when things are going to flow for you. Now, I'm seeing here for Leo, maybe this has got to do with a partnership. This could be dealing with maybe your parents are talking about inheritance, or grandparents, or maybe someone has maybe just say your parents are getting divorced and they want to split property. There is something there maybe that's possibly coming through too. I just gave you an example. Property matters or something like that is coming up. This is like money and wealth. Okay, a lot much better financial prospect here that we're seeing. This is projecting some kind of energy towards that really strongly. There's something that's growing. There's abundance at work here, material wealth, but it is also asking to make great sound financial management here. A lot of your efforts will pay off, though you are doubting it. So that energy did come in strongly. You've got some changes in time to release some negativity. All right, Leo. Now we are going to look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have health and well-being and journey ahead, and you have also a negative stone here. Negativity. It's like there's a harboring some kind of pain, resentment. Now, when I see it together with this stone, it can indicate be careful with your health. This could be a chronic condition. Something may resurface, or there's been something, maybe a secondary. If I don't want to put anything negative out there. Just say you had some kind of illness and it was pretty bad. These are the scars from it too. I could look at it that way as well. But there is a big focus here on, I don't know, there's a sense of needing to eliminate something as well. Okay. I'm also seeing if there's been negativity in your love life, there is a new romantic cycle that's starting to begin. So it's like, past hurts, pain or suffering that you had, because this is health and well-being in every which way. That should be leaving you as well. Okay, there's something that's closing up here. So there is like a new romantic cycle that is beginning. And I think something maybe by the time of, I don't know why, the time of Libra is going to set that off, is what I'm feeling as well. Now is the time. Right now, this is the time to kind of concentrate and try to eliminate something and be hopeful. This can also indicate, if it's money, there will be some money coming in. Because I feel there is something to do with some kind of either inheritance or strengthening some kind of bonds. For a lot of you, that's how it's going to come through. It's either someone's health is not good and you're kind of drawing up wills. That's another way I'm looking at this. Or I don't know. There is something that is occurring here, and I'm looking at this in every which way. So there is some benefits that may be passed on to you. Okay, but it comes through somebody's, it's like a legacy or property, or maybe it's a birthright. I don't know. I'm just picking up that for some of you. There's a new emotional beginning that's coming through here too. This is new love, renewal of love or something. If you're looking at love, there is something that's going to change here. It's like faded energy. There will be some sudden changes, some surprises, major changes are coming. Expect the unexpected too. So I'm seeing that. There's something that needs to be eliminated and something communicated too. So this is also, be careful with machinery, driving for some reason. You're learning something as well. There's almost like there's some sense of interference here as well. So that's something that needs to be taken care of. There's a big emphasis on that as well. Okay, so then we move on to Aries. Aries, what do we have here? Aries, intuition, protection, home, foundation, money, health, family. All of that is coming through. Okay, so we're seeing that. You can have a lot that you do want, but there is something that needs to be kind of evaluated here. There is a balance. Spirit, you need to make a balance, making this balance between spirituality and practicality. There's a need. It's almost like you were supposed to do that once and you didn't. There's a sense of fate here. There is fated energy in these areas from what I'm seeing here. These have been either you've been daydreaming, wishing some things, okay, but you haven't put anything into practice yet. It's time to. I feel there's many energies in this stone I'm picking up. There could be dealing with a Capricorn and an Aquarius. Okay, it's asking you to look for your long-term stability and security. It's really to build upon that is very important. Okay, everyday routines, work, lifestyle, health and well-being. It's coming into focus, and know that things are not going to be what you thought they were. Okay, there is something that is faded here. You are correlating a lot with this Aquarius energy here that I felt fate. So you're gonna have to be seeking some kind of inspiration. This is like a blank canvas is coming. You're going to have to invite some possibilities here. It's things are not clear. They're very unclear for the future. Possibilities are open though, but it's asking you start building upon that security. Who you want really in your life. What is more important and of value. Be prepared for the unexpected, so to speak. You will be leaving some problems behind. Some of you may be moving away suddenly, or you're going to have to. That's another thing I'm seeing. Remember, it is a very general reading. So that did come through for Aries. So there is a need for balance, spiritual and practical. Okay? And then we're going to move along to water, and we're going to start with Cancer. Cancer, there is a focus on, wow, all of you look like there's movement and travel, but Cancer, lifestyle, home foundation, health, travel, adjustments. What is it that needs to be adjusted? Okay, here is this is like a tiger's eye. So it's talking about some kind of frustrations, but it's like that desire, that passion, you're creating things. But there's a lot of adjustments here. It's like you constantly maybe changing your mind or readjusting things. There is this energy, Cancer, that confidence is your key to success. So staying confident, healthy, proud, not proud, okay, proud of your work. It's like there's a sense of you don't believe in not believing yourself. You kind of too humble. Humility is great, humble, but it's too much is too much. Okay, I do see that there is something connected to either maybe a desire, maybe this is, if it's got to do with love, I think it's something that's just kind of very brief. I don't think it's going to stay too long, and I think you're the one who's closing things up. You've got doors closing up, yes you do, but they can line just so perfectly one next to the one to the next. So new doors are going to be opening, okay? Just know that. You are so driven. You are so driven. You have such high energy. You really want to succeed in something. This is creating projects. There's also negotiations, meetings, settlements. There could be some issues with money. Maybe there needs to be some kind of a balance. And I think this is something that either you're going to create, and don't undersell yourself. All right. There's a sense of underselling yourself. You've got a completion here. There is some travel showing up too, but there's achievements, success, a karmic cycle closing up. I do see the thing is, it's like this journey you have, and it's like you're drifting apart from something. You're going away from something. There's a sense of a detour, a misdirection. And this could be, you just not believing in yourself somehow, or you just kind of devaluing yourself, and you shouldn't do that. Don't move away from your goal. Okay. Take a break if you have to. You're coming to some kind of a standstill, feeling kind of stuck, not knowing what to build upon. All right. Maybe there's so many responsibilities and that what you're trying to create. So definitely need to rethink some things. And just know that you will succeed. There, it's like the world is your oyster, so to speak. So that is showing up here. And next we are looking at Scorpio. Scorpio, you have love here. Okay, that's a love stone, desire, passion, luck, creativity. This is also you with your thoughts, you with epiphanies and different ideas. Okay, so there is something here. Being kind to yourself, kind to others, a lot of that energy is showing up. It's actually joy and happiness. Bring love into the situations in your life, okay? Because there is love here. Even though you may have felt some disappointments, all right? I don't know if you are dealing with a Libra. For some reason, Libra is coming up, or the time of Libra. It's like, though at times you feel unhappy, so it's kind of a challenge to keep these pessimistic or negative thoughts to not come through, okay? There's going to be some good news coming through. For some reason, I am really seeing love is in big focus. This is an offer of love coming through. This is blessings coming in. There is a sense of karmic justice. I'm going to tell you, anybody who has done you wrong or whatever, there's going to be something is going to be fair, made right, whether you hear about it or not. All right. But this can also indicate something official, dealing maybe with legalities. Maybe you, I don't know, make a commitment. Maybe you purchase something. But overall, what I'm seeing is bringing love into a situation is so powerful. I see some kind of attunement. It's like coexisting nicely. It's peace. This is peace. Maybe you're going to win something. There's a sense of success here. I even feel laughter, bonding of friendships, family, love. This is an increased joy here. Things should be going well. There is some good energy with this, especially in your love area, home, foundation, family, love. It's more positive flowing energy here that I'm seeing. Okay, so that's looking good. And then we are looking at the sign of Pisces. Pisces, you have 2 cycles here. That's quite interesting, okay? It's like duality here, 2 cycles that need to be closed up, 2 groups of people, one after another, but there is some blockages and negativity. Okay, so what are we seeing here? You're seeking some kind of answers, and the answers that you need are going to be coming. Okay, so I do see that energy coming through. It's like more positive thinking is coming through, but you have to stop kind of going back and forth and kind of, I don't know, be kind to yourself. You have to be patient. There's a sense of frustration and patience. You need to keep patient. I do see there's going to be some kind of an opportunity, maybe from another group of people or another cycle. This is also nurturing what you care about. There's a lot of responsibilities here, taking care of the home, the family, work. There is some things that you maybe missed, maybe you didn't see yet. It's like putting in better energy, giving, kindness, and that kind of helps you stay on the positive end. I think that's the best way I can explain it. It's almost like a shamanic journey here, too. Transportation is showing up. It's like travel, a journey ahead, okay? So, knowing who you can trust, who you can't, kicking off that negativity, building more harmony is going to be, is showing up here too, and moving ahead. All right, this is good business deal making, nurturing anything new that you start, even groups of people, friends. Maybe your time is divided into 2 areas as well. All right, so that was Pisces, and now we are going to be moving on to Earth, and we're going to start with Virgo. Virgo, okay. Beautiful, beautiful energy for creativity. Okay, so I have to say that this is a lot of choices, maybe opportunities, but it can be very, very busy energy because this is also on the go, go, go. But we are seeing here that things do come into some kind of cycles, and they also need to be closed up, and there is something that maybe should be starting off new. You need to take some kind of breaks, I feel, too, because there is a sense here that you have to take care of necessities, build a very good foundation. Basic needs are very important. It's like maybe you desire something you really want, but you're lacking something. Something is lacking here. You don't have enough this or enough that. there's a sense of restricted progress here, okay? But you have to meet some kind of deadline, some kind of challenge. I don't know. You need a good foundation. You need to reevaluate some requirements carefully, like before you get into anything. That's another thing I'm seeing here. Meditation and contemplation is very, very important. Okay, that's one thing I see. I mean, you're going to be on the right path with whatever you're doing. I feel this is also showing up with this energy that there could be some kind of a separation or separating from someone or something. Can be just temporary, but I do see there is something that needs to be that you may be separated from. Be careful of not being used by others. Okay, so there is a sense of something is imbalanced, but you will have some success. Okay, unexpected. It's like a sense of unexpectedly things just work out for you. This is like success and maybe even some kind of a victory. Trust your intuition and also trust your your wisdom. It's like, the things that we've been through, we get wiser through the pains we go through. So that one thing is that I do see there. But you need to meditate and take care of your health and well-being, because here we're looking at the cycles that constantly keep going on and on, that something needs to be maybe adjusted and maybe even separating yourself from that. But meditation, contemplation is something that's strongly indicated. And you'll be successful in something. This shows success. Okay, really does show success. So I really do like that. Okay, but needing a balance is quite important. Building on the right foundation, protections for some reason is coming up here, but you have to just be aware of moving too quickly. Just, build very sound foundations. That's what I wanted to say too. All right, so Capricorn is next. Capricorn communication across the board here is showing up. Rewards, money coming in. So what are we seeing here? We are seeing, it's like there's a sense of maybe, it's like you're listening, but you're not at the same time at some things. Okay, there's a learning curve here as well. Maybe someone makes sense, but your pride is getting in the way to kind of, accept that this is true or they're right. You know what I mean? There is that energy, or someone around you may be feeling that way. I feel here money. I do see money, but I also see that this wish is going to be fulfilled, whether it's something is given here. You need to kind of relax. You need to take some time for yourself, because a lot of things you want, it's right there. It's just within reach right there. Some of you it's really taking your power back. It's knowing what you want. And you know what? A lot of you, I'm telling you, a wish is going to get fulfilled, and it's happy energy. And you are also it's like a yes. You've got this yes answer. Just need to listen carefully. There's a sense of, I don't know, you're feeling maybe there's a sense of disconnection. Okay. This is, maybe your ideas or something that you were thinking about or wanting to do, and you were kind of not heard. They outcasted it somehow. There's a sense of you're not exactly feeling yourself. It's either low self-esteem, lacking a sense of self or a purpose. There's something there that is showing up. Something is unclear, but you're not thinking clearly with some things, okay? Don't make any quick irrational actions and going against what your true nature is, because there is a wish fulfillment. There is something good. There is something you're going against yourself because of some kind of pride or some kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of energy does exist. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of, there's at least 2, I feel, wishes that are going to be fulfilled here, and happy energy as well. So that looks good. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so now we are looking at Taurus. Taurus, this is a change of perspectives, psychological purging, being able to read people or situations, understanding situations. There is so much change of thoughts, philosophy, perspectives coming through here too. It's like it's time to turn a new leaf around. We're seeing love, compassion, all of that is showing up as well. What I do see here is a new start is coming. It's not here yet, but there is a new start that is coming. Okay, just know that I think by the next, because we're in a full moon now, the next new moon, a lot of closures and new beginnings are going to happen. There's a sense of, I don't know, you're wanting to manifest something, or you're not thinking in practical terms about something. It's a sense of a little bit of delusional type of energy. Why? Because I think you have a lack of knowledge or an expertise to something. Maybe you have a great idea, but there is something there that you need to still find some information about. Just say you create something and you forgot to get a pending or something, and then someone steals your ideas. You know what I mean? Something like that is possible. Don't lose interest in everything, okay? Because I do see some of you kind of giving up on something. Now, I do see here there is some information that may be coming through, but don't play with fire. It's like if there is a secret, be careful, don't reveal it. That's one thing that I do see here too. There is major changes that are coming through. They're coming through really strongly for you, and things are going to start accelerating. A really fast pace is coming. Do not make any quick choices, decisions. Watch where you are going. It's almost like new beginnings, faded energy here. Communication talks are going to be very needed as well. If you do, for some reason, I'm picking up that maybe some of you are dealing with a child, and you may have to kind of get some kind of help. This is either a sense of, I don't, how am I going to say this? It's a general reading. A concern for a child. If the child is not in a good environment, I'm going to put it that way, trying to remove it, talking to someone, there is something that you need to kind of help out, but get some kind of professional help here for some of you. There, I do see there could be a concern about a child is really coming through here too. So that is the energy that's coming through. It's like knowing something, but knowing what to keep discreet and what not. So yeah, because there's a sense of if you do say, know what you can say, what you can't, because there's a risk of your reputation being smeared if you know what I mean, or not. So forewarned is forearmed. But doing with things with compassion, love, and that is coming through very strongly. For some of you, you may start, this is like a kindred spirit. You kind of understand each other and creating a very special bond. Communication, talking is going to be very important too. Okay. Well, happy full moon in Aquarius. That was a reading for everyone, and bye for now.